Welcome back to Race Control on day 8 of leg 7. Over the weekend, there were some major moves in the racing as the teams rolled the dice on their way through the Azores High. We'll get right into it, but first let's take a quick look at this magic moment on board Team Brunel.
Pilot wheel. We have a little bit of a meeting, small briefing. Nice, eh?
Crazy.
They look like little submarines, a little black and really round at the front. It's cool.
I never saw them so close.
Incredible. We left you on Friday when the teams were just leaving the ice limits, headed towards the Azores High. The first bold move was by Team SCA. Skipper Sam explains it.
We've been looking at how to get across this high. We decided that probably the safest way or the least risk way of trying to gain back some miles would be to go the side where there's a bit more wind, but obviously that's making more distance, and so to do that, first of all you have to jibe north, which is basically jibing and you're going pretty much backwards.
Slightly worse.
Not going towards the finish at all, whilst the others are heading towards the finish at decent speed. So
from there, it was all about picking your lane entering the high. Team SCA had chosen the northern route, Brunel and Montfray the southernmost. Dongfang stayed middle, while Alvi Medica and Abu Dhabi got nervous up north. Here's Ian.
Oh, I'm still nervous. I mean, we've endured 3 or 4 days of misery, but now, for the first time, we've got a chink of light. We're soaking inside Alva Medica. We're inside 2 miles to them. Very close to enough of a shift to jibe, and then we'll sail back out into more wind. And we haven't really stopped. We haven't sailed into very light winds. So just praying that all the guys above us are in lighter winds. It's hard to understate the importance of this, because if this goes our way and we can turn this around, it could save the whole race overall. And if we don't turn it around, then the race is back on overall. So this is probably the most important point of the entire race so far, with the exception of maybe Dongfeng's misfortune with their mast and us winning leg 5. Maybe not with that exception. Maybe this is the most important part of the entire race.
Momento del jibe, pero
good evening sked for us because we are in second position and we start to get out to the high pressure. The only problem is that we have Dongfeng in front of us again, and we can see him just right now.
We have a position record in a few minutes. The race schedule is waiting for that impatiently, as always.
Position report. Yeah. They're away on the other tack.
Nice, Phil.
play the game.
Yeah, I do. Just because.
Did you get the sked?
Just because they jive.
And?
Well, because of
You think they jibe because of the sked?
Yeah.
What does it
Those
look
guys
like?
are well ahead. They've already jived in a 230 or a 320. Yeah. Kind of had a bad feeling about our northing. There's kind of some oddities in this high pressure system that rotation seems to beat pressure right now, even though that wasn't the case early on. So try to keep some of our leverage here and jive with the group, stay in the same line of longitude, and hopefully we have better pressure from here on out. Jiving in 3, 2, 1, jiving. You're going on that stick, which one?
Okay, new one, hold.
So as the teams lifted into the high, the jibes unfolded. It was first Dongfang, then Montfray, followed quickly by Team Brunel. Abu Dhabi and Alvi Medica in the middle both took secondary hitches back, which possibly led to losses. Team SCA in the north made the biggest gains over the whole period. Overnight, Dongfang lost their lead in a cloud. Here's their take on it.
The night was not the best one we had on this phase. Maybe the worst. Yes. From leading with 10 miles to third, it's bad.
After the jibe, you're catching the new wind, you're catching more and more pressure, but sadly it was not the case. After half an hour with quite better wind, we came back in a very light spot, and Afri and Brunel catch up by behind on wind 1, and have been able during the night to pass over us. So a bit sad.
As they sail out of the high, it will just get windier, a little bit of a rich getting richer for the guys in front as they all reach towards Lisbon. But it doesn't mean it's over. There's still the possibility of a park up outside of Lisbon. Current ETA is for Wednesday morning and a very close finish. So stay tuned and we'll see you tomorrow on the next Inside Track.